Hello friends, now we will discuss very important concept of operational amplifier, that is concept of virtual ground and its meaning of course. Here I have drawn two circuits of operational amplifier. In the first case I have applied input at non-inverting terminal. So this is non-inverting amplifier. Here I have applied input at inverting terminal. So this is inverting amplifier. Both of these circuits are having negative feedback because output voltage is fed back at the negative terminal in both the circuits, right? So now this is voltage, input voltage of the op-amp, that is VD. This is input voltage of op-amp, that is VD. Fine. That is input voltage, differential input voltage you can say. So the output voltage of the circuit, this both of these circuits, whether it is this or this, output voltage of the circuit will be what? AOL into the differential input voltage. This is differential input, this is differential input. Fine. So differential input voltage VD, and that is V0 equal to AOL into V1 minus V2, where V1 is voltage at node 1, V2 is voltage at node 2. Similarly, voltage at node 1, voltage at node 2. So differential input voltage is V1 minus V2 of course. So this gives V1 minus V2 is equal to V0 divided by AOL. AOL stands for open loop gain of op-amp. For ideal op-amp, for ideal operational amplifier, what is gain? Gain of the operational amplifier is infinity. Gain, open loop gain of ideal op-amp is infinity. So this gives V1 minus V2 is equal to V0 divided by AOL, that is infinity, and that is 0. So this gives V1 is equal to V2. That is what you have. So I repeat, in any of the circuit of operational amplifier where I have negative feedback, the voltage at node V1 will be equal to voltage at node V2. That is applicable for op-amp with negative feedback. Fine. In non-inverting case, what is V1? V1 is equal to input voltage, right? So V2 here I will say V2 is equal to V1, I will say here, right? So in case of non-inverting amplifier, V2 will be equal to same as input voltage. But in case of inverting amplifier, non-inverting terminal is connected at ground. So for inverting amplifier, what do we have? Your non-inverting terminal is connected at ground. So V1 is 0. If V1 is 0, in that case V2 will also be 0. So now the concept comes. If V1 is at ground potential, the terminal V2 is also at ground potential, provided your gain is infinite. Open loop gain is infinite. That means your op-amp is ideal. So for ideal op-amp, if the non-inverting terminal is connected to ground in inverting amplifier, the terminal V2 is also at ground. Terminal 2 is also at ground potential, you can say. If terminal V2 is also at ground potential, or terminal 2 is also at ground potential, then we will say it is a ground, but it is not connected physically to the ground. It is this terminal which is connected to the ground. So we will say the inverting terminal is at a virtual ground. So virtual ground is basically, that is ground potential, but your terminal is not physically connected to the ground, so that is known as concept of virtual ground. So inverting terminal in inverting amplifier is at virtual ground. It is not physically connected to the ground, so that is the concept of ground in inverting amplifier, or concept of virtual ground in inverting amplifier. That is not the case of non-inverting amplifier. In non-inverting amplifier, both voltages are same. Now, what you should remember is, in any operation amplifier based circuit, in any circuit, you should remember, in any op-amp based circuit, if there is a negative feedback, the voltage at inverting terminal is same as voltage at non-inverting terminal. That is what you need to remember in all the cases, provided your op-amp is ideal with open loop gain to be infinity. So this is the concept I will be using in whole of the chapter now onward. We will be assuming op-amp is ideal and inverting terminal is at same potential as at non-inverting terminal. If non-inverting terminal is connected to ground, then inverting terminal is also at ground potential, which is known as virtual ground. I hope the concept of virtual ground is clear. So now I'll be entering into the next topic, that is generalized or general linear applications of op-amp. So wait for my next video. Thank you very much for watching the video.